So what's up, everyone? Welcome to Dungeon Hunter Champions live stream, our first actually, on this page. We've already done one on the Game Loft page. Just let me know, guys, if you hear us well, if the sound is clear, and yeah. So we're just gonna wait on people in the chat to let us know once the volume is okay and if we have to adjust anything. But I'm pretty sure everything's going to be good. We have Nguyen saying hello, Tudin saying something. So hopefully you guys can hear us pretty well right now. David Laurent, this looks so good. It is so good. Just let us know if you hear us, guys, and then we'll be getting this show on the road. Yeah. So how you doing, Dan? By the way, I'm just going to introduce myself real quick. But my name is Sean. I am the community manager for Dungeon Hunter Champions. So you'll be seeing a lot of me, but you'll be also seeing, hopefully, a lot of Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan Porter. I'm a designer on the project. I work on designing the champions and the live multiplayer.
There's a little bit of echo, I think. Do we have to get closer to the mic? So maybe we have to get closer to the mic a little bit. But if you guys can hear us, just let us know and let us know. There's a huge echo. Okay, so we'll just make sure. Yeah, we'll just be back in just 2 seconds, guys, because we want to make sure everyone hears us right. So be right back in just 2 seconds, and then we'll be getting this show on the road. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. The mic issue we might need to address. So just let us know if you can hear us correctly now. If there's still an echo, if there is still an echo, we're just gonna reboot the stream real quick. It's just gonna take like 1 second. It's gonna be like a setting in our broadcast system. So just let us know if the sound is better. If it's not better, we're just gonna restart real quick. Sorry, these kind of things usually happen, and we'll be able to tell you a little bit more about the game, but I think everything works fine right now. So just let us know if you hear us well in the chat. If you do hear us well, just give us a thumbs up, give us a like or something, and let us know if everything's okay. Way better, all good, guys. Okay, nice. Everything's better. All right.
Cool.
Okay, so
Let's
we'll
do this.
restart. Yeah, we'll restart this intro, guys. So my name is Sean. I'm the community manager for the game. I take care basically of everything that relates to social media and communications with you guys, with the users, and with me. I'm glad to have Dan. So Dan was supposed to be, for those of you who tuned in to the stream on the Game Loft page, Dan was supposed to be there, but had it was complicated. But Dan, introduce who you are to the community.
So I'm Dan Porter. I'm a designer on the project, and I work on designing the champions and also the synchronous multiplayer.
Yeah, okay, so perfect. So basically what we're going to do today is answer some questions. So if you guys have questions regarding whatever, be sure to send them our way in the chat. We'll pick out a few. We'll try to answer as many as possible. Ideally, there's some questions we want to avoid, but I know you guys are curious to know what the release date of the game is and what's coming next and what's next for content and whatever. But yeah, so I'm just going to invite everyone to pre-register. For those who are not aware or who have not pre-registered, pre-registration is open for the game. So there's a link in the description right now that you guys can go follow. dungeonhunter-champions.com, and with that you get a bunch of rewards. So you'll be able to claim Fox Assassin, which is an amazing champion.
Yeah.
A great assassin, right? Assassin.
Yeah. Very assassinating.
So you'll also be getting a legendary gear set, double gold XP, amongst a lot more rewards. So we're excited to give all of this, and go ahead to dungeonhunterchampions.com to pre-register for the game. Without further ado, we're just going to get into some gameplay. So Dan, if you want to pick up the device,
Sure.
maybe, and just showcase a little bit of adventure mode and check out, because basically what we're doing right now is we're playing on my personal device. So Dan's going to be able to see what I'm doing, see where I'm up to, and maybe correct me and help me out with some things that I'm doing wrong, basically. Yeah, so we'll just switch over to the gameplay.
Let's see
thing.
where you are in your
I think I'm
your
far.
journey. Oh, you're pretty far.
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
so. Yeah.
Let's see how strong are your guys. Let's try this one. Okay, let's try. Okay, so we have a lot of different game modes. Okay, you have a Dragon Guard blocking your path.
So basically, this is some solo content. Dungeon Hunter Champions is a brand new experience in the Dungeon Hunter franchise. It's an online action RPG with solo adventures, like you've known in previous Dungeon Hunter games. But we've introduced all new 5v5 live PvP, which we'll maybe play a couple of games later on. But it's a brand new experience, basically.
Yeah, so I'm just going to talk about this a little bit. So in previous games in the Dungeon Hunter franchise, it's been like a hack and slash with a single character. And in this game, we're switching it up. It's now more party-based. Mm-hmm. So you can see here that I have the Bounty Hunter. You may remember the Bounty Hunter from Dungeon Hunter 5. Well, he's back. And we have Celestine, the Boon Sister, who is going to be the healer for the party. So I can see she's got a nice healing ability here. And then I'm going to add Saran and one of our new characters, the Snake Lady.
Yep.
So
hugely powerful.
Yeah. Some good DPS there. So
we're getting a lot of feedback from the community that she's she might be OP. We'll determine that.
Yeah, we'll determine that. There's always balancing to be done, but we have a pretty good party here. So one thing that's interesting is I can choose which character I control. So which champion is going to be the one that I control directly, and the others will be controlled by AI. So for instance, I could choose to be the healer. I can run around with the healer and heal my allies like this. Or I could choose to be, say, the Snake Lady, who's got really nice damage, or Saran, who's a tank, or the Bounty Hunter, who is a fighter. So I'm going to choose the Bounty Hunter for right now.
Yeah.
And so I can control all of my abilities with the second D-pad that I have here. So in the previous Dungeon Hunter game, you could control your character, but all of your skills just shot in front of you.
Yeah.
Now you can pick where your skills go, so you have a lot more fine control. So I'm going to run right into the fight here and jump on some enemies. And so as I'm playing here, you can see my allies are going to back me up automatically.
Yeah. And then during the fight, you can basically switch out whenever you want, right?
Yeah, so I can just switch to another character. So here I'm playing Saran now, and let's see what she's got. Here we go.
For those who are just joining, guys, this is a first look or maybe a second look at Dungeon Hunter Champions, a brand new game by Gameloft. Available now on iOS, Android, in certain countries. So we're currently in a beta stage in soft launch, testing out the game and getting it ready for global launch. For those who are wondering, global launch is just around the corner. So if I were you, I'd go follow us on all our social media because you're not going to want to miss out on the information and the news we're going to be giving out very soon. So victory with my layout. That's pretty good.
You have a good team. You have a good team.
There you go.
So I'm just gonna see. Maybe I'll pick something a little bit more challenging next time.
Oh, maybe.
Put some pressure on you here. Let's showcase some of the bosses.
Yeah,
real
for
quick.
sure.
Okay, so we really wanted to make boss raids much more epic than we had in Dungeon Hunter 5. So I'm just gonna check out the dragon here.
Yeah, I'm pretty far along.
Are you sure you can beat this? I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
try
We'll
it.
see.
Okay, let's see if your team can do it. Okay, so
We'll see.
we have same team layout, but let's see if they can take on the dragon now.
So the dragon, each boss gives out a specific loot. The dragon gives out gear, so it's a good way to grind out all the gear that you'll be equipping your champions. And I think the other bosses give you materials to ascend your champions, right?
Yeah, so basically the way this works is that we have two bosses that are the best place to get gear for your champions. So when you equip your champions, you can get gear from the adventure mode, but the best place is going to be in the boss battles because, of course, dragons and guarding their horde.
Exactly.
So in this case, the Elder Drake is the place to go for getting some of the best gear that gives you your basic stats. Like if you want to increase the health or the attack power of your champions, this is the place to go. We also have a boss that's like a giant mechanical spider, the Steel Widow. It's really cool. So you beat the Steel Widow, you get some of the more interesting mechanics for your gear. Like there's one that like lowers the cooldowns of your skills so your characters can use their abilities more often. And, maybe increase the precision of their abilities so that you can apply debuffs to your enemies. You can like stun your enemies or put like a damage over time effect on them. So this sort of thing, you want to fight the Steel Widow to get armor for that. So generally speaking, like I usually on my own profile, I will fight the Elder Drake if I want to gear up like my fighter or my tank.
Yeah.
But I'll go fight the Steel Widow if I want to like make a mage character with the best gear. So,
I got it.
Yeah.
So this is the Elder Drake right here. Super cool graphics. This game looks so good, and we hope the community. The team has worked super hard on this, and we hope the community is gonna like all of the aesthetic of this game because, in my opinion, it just looks amazing, right?
Yeah, we really pulled out all the stops on this. This is our shiniest game yet in the franchise. We have some really nice VFX, very talented artists working on this. I love the fire on the dragon.
It's crazy.
It's really nice.
I have a question on YouTube from Alawi Gaming, how to download the game. So right now the game is only available in certain countries in soft launch. So if you're not living right now in Canada, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, the Philippines, you will not be able to play the game. There's always certain ways to get the game, but we don't encourage it. So the game will be coming out very soon, guys. Don't worry. And you'll be able to download it on the iOS store, the Google Play Store, and on the Windows Store for Windows PC. Soon. Soon.
Coming soon.
Exactly. There's no sound from the game. Yeah, we just want to make sure the audio is working good, but we can bump up the sound in just a second. Got a good comment. Go Dan, beat the dragon, get that loot.
I'm going to get that loot.
Get that fat loot.
Almost got him. I almost got him. Here I go.
Good question from Jonathan. Are guilds /endgame on the horizon? People who finished a game on Legend are looking for more things to do. So Jonathan, I can tell you this: guilds will be coming. We're not going to tell you exactly when, but rest assured, be rest assured that it's pretty soon. In these guilds, I don't want to tell you everything right now, but there will be a lot of how do you say it? A lot of advantages into being
for sure.
guild. So it's just a sneak peek. We're going to continue working on it, and then we'll give you more information. But just know that yes, we have a lot planned for those players who have been playing since the beginning of soft launch.
So I'm going to try out the Bull Demon here, the Bull Demon King.
So Bull Demon gives out different things, right?
Yeah, so the way this works is that, actually I'm going to show off the Ascension mechanic here real quick.
So we have, I don't know if you've noticed, but one of my champions is Ascended.
Yes, you have ascended the Boon Sister to become Celestine. So the way that this works out is you can kind of think, when you first get a champion, think of them as like a journeyman, right? They're not yet a master of what they do. So you can sort of think of it as almost like a class. So we have the Spearman here, but we see that he ascends to become Lubu, right? So he's got like, each one has their own unique name and their own unique upgrades that they get for ascending them. So in this case, we can see that we have the Mercenary become Saran, and you may remember Saran from DH5.
Yep.
So in Dungeon Hunter 5, Saran was a sort of smart-mouthed mercenary, and she's back. She's got some new gear. She has a sword and shield now instead of a spear. But
I was almost ready to ascend her. Almost.
Almost, yeah. Almost. You see, you're missing a few of the fire elixirs here.
Yeah.
So the way that this works is we go to the boss raids here, and there's a different element version of the Bull Demon King that appears each day of the week. And then there's also the Golden Bull Demon King, and you need to fight him no matter which champion you're sending, you're going to need the elixirs from him. So I'm going to...
You're confident.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try it on the hardest difficulty. Let's see if you can beat it. The last time was too easy. We're gonna step up the game
so,
here.
Ron, yes, this is the official version. There's a couple things that will be changing before the official release, but you're pretty much seeing a complete game so far. There's going to be a lot of patches and a lot of updates, but yeah, this is pretty much the game that's going to go live. We might have a couple surprises for you.
So first, I'm just going to clear out some minions here before I get to the boss. And we have a Greater Demon. He's one of my favorite 5-star champions. He's really cool.
He's intimidating.
He is very intimidating.
Crazy.
He's good in 5v5 too, because he can pull people towards him with his chain. It's really nice. Almost there. Hang on a sec. But basically, each of the bosses has their own unique abilities and their own unique strengths and weaknesses. You have to learn how to counter the boss, and the way that you do this is you build your team. So, this may have been too hard for me.
Ooh.
I lost somebody. I lost.
Yeah, this is. The game's pretty hard, guys. I mean, you're not going to storm through this.
Yeah, I should have played on lower difficulty. Let's see if I can do it anyway. Basically, each of the bosses, you're going to have to bring a different team of champions to get very far in the bosses. And so, if you kind of think of this as it's a mix and match game, right? You power up your sort of main team that you're going to go through the adventure with. Yep. But once you get to the bosses, it starts getting really challenging, and that's when it's time to figure out the new strategies. You're going to collect a lot of champions along the way, and so you're going to figure out what abilities really suit your team composition. So there's a lot of deep customization here for your team and how you spec your characters with the gear that you equip them.
This is going to be hard, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pull this one off. I'm gonna try.
Sergio, we want this game in South America. The game will be available in South America on launch, Sergio. So just stay tuned to our social media, because the game's going to be releasing really soon. And when I say really soon, it's really soon, guys. It's not in a couple of months. Well, hopefully. Yeah, no, it's going to be really soon. We have a couple of suggestions from Kat. Can you release a button for switching account faster? And please give stamina back to players when game disconnects. So there's going to be a lot of different things for compensation because we're probably going to run into some issues. I mean, we're human, right? We're normal, and we're going to be able to determine when we give back some stuff. But just so you know, Kat, right now it is the soft launch version of the game, so there's some issues that can be in the game right now that might.
Yeah, we're fixing a lot of issues for launch, so you may find that the things that were causing you problems before just disappear when the worldwide launch happens. Also, if you have any, if you feel that that you should be refunded for something, you can contact our customer care.
Yep.
And they'll help you out with that. So the way that you do that is in the settings menu. There's a customer care button that you can tap, and you can open a ticket with them, and they'll take care of you.
I think Sergio is pretty excited about us releasing in South America. He says, "Shut up and take my money." If you have any other questions, guys, though, this is the time to ask them. This is pretty much just a quick stream. We're doing some minor tests to get ready for global launch as well, and we want to answer as many questions as you guys have. So be sure to send them our way in the comment section, and don't forget to pre-register for the game if you haven't pre-registered yet. You might get this.
I might actually be able to pull this
what?
off.
You still have a pot?
I have one potion left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one potion left. I guess you started with full potions. I'm just using them up.
Yeah, look, for sure, he means getting back the 4-5 energy when he disconnects. Sadly, issues like this happen sometimes, and it's pretty hard to compensate for a situation like that. But for any other issue, we'll be pretty lenient, and we want to make sure the community is really happy.
We send you freebie gifts of energy every I think it's 8 hours.
Something like
so
that.
yeah, if you log in a couple times a day, you'll get some in your inbox, and I just hang on to it for a while. And on weekends, I spend all the energy that all the freebie energy that
collecting.
I got. Yes.
Oh wow,
I
that's impressive.
Did it
I'm
3
actually
characters.
impressed.
I pulled it off.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
That's good.
So,
are there plans for events similar to Summoner's War, little mini game progression style stuff with rewards? Jonathan, we're not going to get into that right now, since this is still early on in the game's lifespan. I mean, we're going to be updating the game pretty much every couple of weeks, so you can expect a lot of new content coming. We have a lot of stuff coming.
So I'm going to show off the async PvP real quick. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if I can find somebody at your level. What's your rank? 1059. Come on, man. You can do better than that.
I know.
You got to play PvP more.
I've been concentrating. Yeah. For those who aren't aware, there's a couple of PvP modes right now in the game. So which one are you doing right now, Dan?
Yeah, so I'm doing the async PvP. So I'll show you real quick how this works. So basically, you set up a defense team. Why do you have a Grublin level 5 on your defense team?
Hey, I don't know. I mean, I haven't updated it in a while.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna update this for you. I'm gonna update this for you.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm going to be doing like an all Grublin team.
Oh no!
I think that hasn't been seen before. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So I'm going to swap some characters out for you. I'm going to give you a good synergy trait. So there, I just set up your defensive team. So basically, I can find other players here, and I can challenge their defensive team. So this is asynchronous. I pick an enemy. I see their defensive team here, and I pick which characters I'm going to bring with me against that. So this team looks pretty good. I don't know if I can take on that Scion, but I'll try. So
I have high hopes.
Yeah, let's. I apologize to whoever it is whose butt I'm about to kick. So sorry about this, but it's for the greater good. Yeah. So of Sean's trophy rating.
I gotta get those. There's some good rewards, right?
Yes, there are good rewards at the end of each week. We pay out rewards. No, abort.
Leave.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, I got one. I got two down. All right, I got 2 more left. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy. This is the guy who's dealing all the damage.
So I've been saying this is my personal device, but no, it isn't. We're just gonna blame it on my characters.
Oh no, I'm gonna pull this off. I took out the healer. I got this. Okay, so I won round 1. You have to win 2 out of 3.
Dev hacks.
So let's see if I can do number 2 here.
We have a question from Welleton Jose. When will the overall launch be? Worldwide launch is coming up. It's never been closer. Sometimes it's a tricky question, guys, to answer, but rest assured we have some official news coming up really quick. For those who are playing the soft launch, I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's less and less issues in the game, and we're super happy with the progression that's been made. We're super happy to have all of you players aboard as well, testing out this amazing game. So rest assured, it's coming, guys. It's coming. I promise. For what that's worth. I promise.
All right. So that was the arena. Let's see. What else should we show?
Maybe some 5v5?
Yeah, let's try it out. So I don't know which characters that you have right now for the 5v5.
I have a couple.
Okay, so I'm going to just try this out. I'm going to solo queue real quick.
Yeah.
And let's see.
We'll see how long it takes to match up. If we can't get usually it goes pretty quick, guys. So we have 5v5 live PvP, and usually we get matched up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it works right now. If it doesn't, we'll just go back to challengers, I guess. Oh, matched up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It looks like it's working.
Hopefully it is. Audio is fine. Don't forget to follow us on our other social medias as well, guys. Other social media accounts. We have
All right,
Facebook,
there we go.
Facebook, Instagram.
Someone's fighting me. Which one of you is fighting me? Somebody called Beast.
Beast.
Somebody is. I see a Beast. Is there anybody else going to join? Let's see if anybody else joins. Okay. So on to picking character selection. I'm going to go with the Ranger.
Ooh.
So the Ranger is a reinterpretation of Maddie from Dungeon Hunter 5. She's got a new look. Let's do this.
So, Din, I can tell you this. Make us invite our friend to play together in 5v5. This is in the works, guys. It's going to be a thing. We can pretty much announce it. When, that's another question, but you will eventually be able to play with your friends.
Okay, so here we go into the 5v5. So let's see what we have here. Okay.
Good
They're a
lineup.
pretty good team. Yeah, good
Dino
lineup.
Kid.
Dino Kid.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Which lane are you going for?
I'm classic. I'm just going to go straight down the mid here.
That's perfect. So for those who are wondering what this is basically lane-based PvP. So the main goal is just to basically go destroy the other team space.
The other team space. Yeah, this is inspired by, there's a lot of classic MOBA games that have the kind of idea that you have some troops on your side to fight the enemy troops,
Ooh,
and you can
that damage.
Yeah, you can help them push enemy towers and eventually get to the base and destroy it. So that's what we're going to do here. We're 2v1 in this lane, so we're doing pretty good here. Oh! Get away from that tower. So we have some...
We can see Dan's played this character before.
Yeah. So this is not my main character, but I like her. She's a classic ranged marksman character. Really good at taking down towers from far away. So Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
Derby girl, I think she's going
Derby
down.
girl, uh-oh. Okay, she just took out my ally.
Wait, we might have a little bit of latency issues right now. We're in a bunker in the Montreal studios, so
Yeah.
might have a little bit of issues with the network. But
Oh no. No.
that's a gank right there.
That's a gank.
Oh, good.
Someone
good escape.
dares
Good
to
escape.
Someone dares to challenge me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the rest assured this latency shouldn't be happening for you guys once the game goes wide. Just push mid, bro. That's what they're saying.
Just push mid. Yeah, well, I don't know. I have to go back and heal. I have to. So.
We want servers in Argentina to play without lag. There's going to be servers all around the world, so hopefully you won't be lagging when you play 5v5 live PvP. Are there any other questions? Like I said, guys, this is just a short stream to showcase a little bit of the game and let you guys know that we're almost ready to release to the world. So, hola, Domingo. Nice to have you with us. So we're having a little bit of latency issues right now.
Uh-oh, the bunker. We're in we're in a basement here, so
Yeah.
I think I might have to disconnect.
Might have to do it.
I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll
Okay.
reload the game real quick.
Hey, we got some splash art.
Yeah, for those of you who want this splash art, you can go to our pre-registration website because there's a fan kit available for everyone.
Are we on a VPN right now? It says VPN. Oh, that's why.
Might be.
Oh, we're on
why.
a VPN.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we just realized that.
So sorry about that. If we were off the VPN, we would probably be okay for the latency in the 5v5.
Yeah.
So we apologize for that. But
For
the rest
those-
of the game's still good.
For those of you who want these cool wallpapers, you can go ahead and go to dungeonhunter-champions.com, and you can download the fan kit. By doing so, you're going to be able to get more rewards when pre-registering as well. So, so everything should be back to normal. Maybe you can showcase the last part of the PvP challengers.
Yeah. So challengers basically, this is for those of you who want to get the rewards of PvP, but maybe you don't want to be as competitive as other people, we have the challengers, and these are not players. These are sort of it's the same game mode, but these are, it's more PvE. These are challenges that we set up. So I'm just going to pick one real quick. I don't know if can you beat Stargoth? Let's try. So basically the same thing, but in addition to getting the battle emblems, which is our PvP reward currency, you also get gems. Yep. So it's even better. So you can beat each challenge every somewhere between 8 and 24 hours. The timers vary, but basically you should stop by pretty regularly to defeat them. And the more you can beat, the more gems you get. So this is a great way to get gems through the game. So I really encourage everyone to do challengers as often as possible.
And I'm really happy that Dan is doing it right now on my device.
Yeah, you're getting free gems here. So here we go. Oh, I think you can do this one. Probably, this is a tricky matchup, but I think you can do it.
I need to get more light and dark champions.
Yeah, so the light and dark champions, there's sort of an elemental rock paper scissors going on here. There are 5 elements of champions, and I'm just going to pull up. There's a little chart here that I can show everybody. But basically, fire, water, and nature are sort of rock paper scissors, and then light and dark are off on their own. They are neutral versus all of those other elements, and they counter each other. So they both get a damage boost, but neither of them get a defensive boost. Yeah. So
Super
light and dark,
powerful.
light and dark champions are really nice because they're not really weak against anything. So I'm just going to check out here. There's a little. So the elemental relations work like this. Basically, water beats fire, fire beats nature, nature beats water, and light and dark have a damage boost against each other. So that's really important for understanding how to beat the bosses, especially because the bosses, if you check out the boss here, the boss levels up as you can beat the level 30 dragon, but then there's a level 40 dragon past that, and so with each level it's a different element. So you may need to mix up your team a little bit if you have maybe your healer is the weak element and gets killed, so you might need to bring another healer. So that really adds a lot of value to diversifying your team. And we can see, I'll show you real quick, a sneak peek of some of the champions here. Maybe people in the comments section would like to ask questions while I'm here on the menu. If you have any questions about champions.
If you have any questions, guys, now's the time to ask it, because after this we will go offline. We'll be live streaming pretty much every other week. Once the game releases worldwide, we'll have play sessions with the community. We'll be able to have matches with you guys and do more Q&A sections. But
is this the top?
Yeah, that's the
comment feed. Okay,
exactly.
All right.
New MOBA? No, Sergio. This isn't a MOBA. This is an online action RPG with 5v5 PvP. So you have this option to play solo adventures and grind out content and bring your champions to a whole other level. But for those who want to play PvP, you can. And here are all our champions, basically, which Dan is going through.
Yeah, so basically, like he said, at the core, Dungeon Hunter Champions is an action RPG. So we have a lot of solo content there. That's the real core of the game. That's where you're going to level up your champions. That's where you're going to have the really nice story we have, written by Dan Abnett, who's a fairly famous author of a variety of sci-fi and superhero comics and novellas. So you can check out his stuff. But yeah, he wrote the story for Dungeon Hunter Champions, and you can experience that in our adventure mode. As well, you can check out all of our cool bosses and stuff. That's all single-player content. Yep. So the PvP is kind of additional to that. We are not at our core a MOBA. We are at our core, we are an action RPG. So let's see what other questions we have.
When can tablet play this game? The game is going to be releasing on a wide variety of devices, whether it be on iOS or on Android. We want to make sure the game is available to as many people as possible, so we're working on getting the game ready, especially on Android, on as many devices as possible. Yeah, I got a skill bug at Snake Girl several times in game.
Yeah.
She can't cast her skills. If you do have a bug, don't forget to submit it through customer care or join our Discord server because a bunch of the dev team is there.
Yep.
I believe there's a link above. If there's not, you can check out our Facebook page. There is a direct link to our Discord server, and you can submit your issues right there. The dev team's going to be able to answer and try to help you as quick as possible.
Okay, what else we got here? So we have champion skill details. Oh, okay, yeah. So the details of the champion skills, eventually we will have details for everyone. We don't have all of the stats crunching stuff for right now. But eventually you will be able to see exactly how much damage all of your skills do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I will say that when you look at the combat text in game, that is accurate, so you can figure out how much damage your champions are dealing. I really advise you guys to check out the battle report. Here, I'm gonna fight the Elder Drake on the easy.
One.
This is gonna go real fast. I'll show you guys the battle report. It is really nice for figuring out when you're customizing your characters, when you're putting gear on them. You can figure out like which healers are healing the most, which of your damage dealers are contributing the most. You can figure out who's doing which buffs and how much uptime you have on your buffs. So like you have a character that's giving you a defense buff. How many seconds worth of defense buff do they have for a given fight? You can figure out all these details in the battle report. It's at the end of the fight. So I'll just clear through this real quick.
Storming through that first dragon, crazy.
Yeah, well, you're pretty high level for this level of the Elder Drake, so it's gonna go fast.
When will Dungeon Hunter be released in Russia? Russia will receive a release with worldwide, so with every other country, it's gonna be pretty soon. So be sure to check out our social media.
There we go. Just take down that dragon real quick. So let's see here at the end. We can see on the victory screen. Okay. There is this little button in the upper right corner.
Yep.
I'm going to tap it real quick here. Okay. And so in the upper right hand corner, I now have a battle report. I can see exactly how much damage each of my characters have done, how much healing and shielding they've done, and which buffs and debuffs they've applied and for how long. So for those of you who really like min-maxing your characters, this is how you're going to find out how much your characters are affected by the new gear that you equip, by ascending them and stuff like that. So if you pay attention to this and you pay attention to the combat text in the game, you can really get a lot of information about your characters.
If we have some hardcore community members who want to do some spreadsheets, feel free to do so and share them with the rest of the community. Yeah,
we really want to be engaged with the community for Dungeon Hunter Champions. We would really look forward to seeing some of the more engaged players out there, those of you who are playing a lot, who are topping the leaderboards. If you guys have great strategies that you'd like to share with the community, we would love to see it. Please share that sort of thing in our Discord chat. And as developers, we always like to see what kind of new strategies you guys are coming up with, because for us, we're along for the ride with you, and we really want to see how you guys are tackling the challenges that we're creating and stuff like that. So please share.
Before we go, guys, I invite you to follow us on all our social media if you haven't. So Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and here on Facebook, because there's going to be a lot of content dished out in the next few weeks. And I want to ask one last question for Dan before we head off.
Yep.
What's your favorite champion?
What's my favorite champion?
I saw it in the chat. I saw Felix.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Felix wants to know what's your favorite champion.
Oh, gee, it's so hard to choose.
It's hard because there's hundreds of champions in this game, and I mean the possibilities are endless. But we want to know what is Dan's favorite champion.
It's such a hard choice. I think playstyle wise, it's probably Fox Assassin, but I'm gonna have to say that there's always going to be a soft spot in my heart for the Derby girl. And I say this because, like...
Voxia.
Yeah, Voxia. It's just... She's got so much style. She's got that punk haircut. She's got the teddy bear backpack. I love the teddy bear backpack.
We have to make it available for the community.
And she's so much fun to play with her giant home run bat swing that knocks all the enemies back. It's
her
just...
ult, Grand Slam.
Yeah, Grand Slam. It's amazing. So I'd say all around, probably Voxia is my favorite.
Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so that covers up our first live stream on this channel. Sorry for the little bit of technical issues we had during the the beginning of the live stream, but this is why we wanted to test out this the live feature and make sure we're ready for global launch. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We see Cami saying Ninja Frog.
I see somebody saying, "Can I have your extra energy for the day?" The answer is, "I'm sorry, no. We had to hack our energy so that we could show you all the game modes."
Actually, I've been stacking my energy for pretty much.
You've been stacking the energy. Okay,
yeah.
You can stack your energy if you don't spend it. You can just collect all the freebie energy.
I think I had like 1.5k energy. It was pretty ridiculous. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Dan, for being here with us. Hopefully, you'll be here for more streams. And don't forget to follow us everyone on social and download the game now if it is available in your country. If it's not, the game will be available very soon. So thank you so much for joining, and we will see you soon.
Cheers.
Bye, guys. And then...